Good afternoon, all. Earth is our mother. In spite of our desire to harm our mother, she will always love us forever. Happy World Environment Day. I'm P. Renuka, BSc ANZC in Government Degree College for Women's Begumpet. My presentation topic is Effect of Acid Rain on Earth. So what is acid rain? Acid rain occurs when sulfur dioxide and nitrogen oxide reacts in the atmosphere with water and oxygen and other chemicals to form various acidic compounds such as HNO3 and H2SO4. These acids fall onto the ground from the atmosphere in wet or dry forms. This can include rain, snow, hail, or even dust. So acids can be deposited in two ways: dry deposition and the wet deposition. So what is wet deposition and dry deposition? Wet deposition is when acidic materials fall from the atmosphere to the ground in wet forms such as rain, snow, fog or hail. Then it is called wet deposition. And coming to the dry deposition, when acids deposits on Earth's surface in a dry form such as dust or gases, then it is called dry deposition. And coming to the pH level of water, of normal rainwater is around 5.4 to 5.6, which is normal. And coming to the pH of acid rain, which is around 4.2 to 4.4, which is an acidic medium. And how does this acid rain forms? Acid rain is one of the consequences of air pollution. It occurs when emission from factories, cars or heating boilers contact with the water in the atmosphere. These emissions contain nitrogen oxide, sulfur dioxide and sulfurous trioxide, which when mixed with the water becomes sulfurous acid, nitric acid and sulfuric acid. Thus results in the acid rain and come on to the earth in a dry deposition or in the form of wet deposition. And what are the causes of this acid rain? Acid rain are mainly caused by natural sources or by man-made sources. And what are natural sources? Major natural source of causing acid rain is the volcanic emissions. Volcanic emits acid producing gases to create higher than normal amount of acid rain. And also the decaying vegetation, wildfires and biological process within the environment also generates acid rain and forming the gases. And one more is lightning strikes also naturally produces nitric oxides that react with the water molecules via electrical activity to produce nitric acid, thereby forming acid rains. And man-made sources. Man-made sources include human activities leading to the chemical gas emissions such as sulfur and nitrogen are the primary contributors to the acid rain. The activities of humans include the factories, power generation facilities and automobiles. In particular, the use of coal for electricity power generation is the biggest contributor to the gases emission leading to the acid rain. Automobiles and factories also release a high amount of gases emission into the air. These gases react in the atmosphere with the water and oxygen and other chemicals to form various acidic compounds such as sulfuric acid and ammonium nitrate and nitric acid, which leads to the acid rain formation. And what are the effects of this acid rain? There are many effects of acid rain on the earth, and few of them are effect on aquatic environment. The aquatic plants and animals require a particular pH level of about 4.8 to survive. If the pH levels falls below that, the condition becomes hostile for the survival of aquatic life. In the next, effect on forest. Acid rains also destroys the forest habitat. And effect on soil. The soil contains a few microbes which helps in the fertilizing the soil. When acid rain seeps into the soil, it means higher soil pH, which damages or reserves soil biological and chemical activities. Hence, sensitive soil microorganisms that cannot adapt to change in pH are killed. vegetation cover and plantation. Acid rain on ecological harmony have led to stunned growth and even death of some forest and vegetation covers. Effect on architecture and building. It also damages the statues, monuments, and tombstones made up of stones and metals. And effect on public health. The humans are also affected with some health diseases who are exposed to the acid rains. And coming to the other effects of acid rain includes weathering of building, corrosion of metals, and peeling of paints on surface. So how can we prevent this acid rains? Cleaning up exhaust pipes and smokestacks, restoring damaged environment, alternate energy sources such as wind energy, geothermal energy, and solar energy and hydropower energy. And it also include individual, national, and state and international actions such as using public transport, use of energy efficient chemical appliances, and turning off lights when no use. A little effort towards saving the environment is better than no effort. Only one earth we have. We have the responsibility to save our earth. Once again, World Environment Day. Thank you.